Riley, your host.
Hi, I'm Gonka, your host roommate.
And I'm Daniel Morris, your news anchor.
And this is Don't Stay Too Long. Welcome back to episode 7 of the Don't Stay Too Long podcast. Woo! This week, we have a local celebrity, one-time 8-man state champion MVP in Daniel's heart, Hayden Shaw. Woo! Yay!
So first of all, how'd you do it? How did you single-handedly win the...
Well, you know, it's a lot of hard work, dedication, and lots of food too. I mean, that gotta be pretty big.
Steroids.
Yeah, carry all that weight. Yeah, steroids. That was a little part of it, but at some point, your body just gets immune to it.
So we do this little thing on this podcast called Quick Q&A.
Wait, we haven't given him his presents yet.
So I know you said you liked Coke Zero.
Cock, yes, I love it.
However, Dollar General and the gas station did not have Coke Zero. So I got
There was zero Coke.
Yeah, there's
zero
Coke.
Coke?
Yeah, so I got you Dr. Pepper Zero.
Yeah,
is that fine?
That's perfect.
Well, it's not perfect because it's not Coke. But
Well, just write the word.
But-
Well, thank you. I very appreciate it.
I also did make chocolate chip cookies if anyone wants one. If you don't want any, it's fine, and I will feed them all to my dad.
I'll take one.
Rudiger. They're so thin. Yeah. I didn't have butter. I had to use margarine, and so they're.
Hayden's crying.
It's a cake. It's a little cake.
It's a pancake.
Hayden's crying in chef right now.
Okay, that one is worse than the other ones.
Why'd you get that?
I'm going to return on this.
Because it's the one on the top. The top ones are worse. I told you I didn't have butter.
Why is this so bad?
Let me give you one from the bottom. They're
Why are
not.
you so
I just want a
floppy?
bite of one. I don't want all one.
This is worse. This is worse than my.
It's just falling apart.
This is worse than my cake blobs.
I think we should.
Communal cookie.
Why'd you just mash it up into oatmeal?
That's what came out. Here you go. I mean, they're not yucky.
They're just flat.
They're just ugly. Skinny cookies deserve love too. Cookie body positivity. We are all about body positivity on the
It
podcast.
tastes like a cookie, but I'm not chewing your cookie. It's just cake.
It just falls apart in your
Just a
mouth.
little cake.
Real or cake?
Real or
It
cake?
was because you told me, but I can literally tell that you didn't use butter.
Yeah, because I didn't have butter.
This sucks.
Do you know what my family eats?
Not
Casserole. Casserole. On casserole.
Just
On casserole.
Just
No
get them to
butter.
make a butter casserole.
Butter casserole.
Anyway, enough about those horrendous cookies.
Yeah, we're gonna do quick Q&A now, like I tried to do before I got embarrassed
how
again.
quick? Does that need to be like bam, answer?
Yeah,
Like, do I need to think?
First thing that comes to your mind.
No.
Oh.
So there's quick Q&A. We have
Maybe
3
not.
questions. We ask these to every guest. We change them every season. What chess piece would you be?
Huh?
What chess piece would you be? Not chest
Oh.
piece.
What chest piece?
Yeah, would you be the left or right boob?
Yeah.
What's your favorite boob?
I'd probably say the rook.
That's me.
I'd probably say rook.
Yeah, you are also rook coded.
Yeah, you're very much a castle.
Yeah. I mean they're just straightforward pieces. I mean, they're either gonna
Literally.
get literally they're gonna get to the end of the board or they're gonna take someone out.
Yeah.
So yeah, pretty straightforward. I think I'd be a rook.
What's your favorite type of cheese?
Gruyere. I actually
What
just
the fuck is that?
no, I just recently figured this out. So not to get too far into like the chef part
Hey,
and
go as
everything.
deep as you want, baby.
I can't wait till your mom hears this. Hi, Stacy.
So it's so where I'm working at right now, it's like very like hoity-toity. Like it's a bunch of rich white people, and
Not
so
very
they love their cheeses. So I've been able to like try a bunch of different types and
No.
yeah, it's like goat cheese. Any kind of goat cheese is kind of gross, but Gruyere is like a stinky kind of cheese, but it melts.
Stinky.
But it melts really well, and like it's good melted or just like eaten straight up. It's yum.
Big cheese.
Okay,
snob
but
now, huh?
Big cheese.
what if? Let me like set the.
I know you're
let me
gonna
set the scenario.
Okay.
It's 2 a.m. It's nighttime.
Of course, I know it's nighttime at 2 a.m.
Anyway, you're like you wake up, you're like groggy, like hungover. You sort of like stumble towards the kitchen. You open up the fridge.
What bag of shredded cheese?
Yeah, what bag of shredded cheese do you grab?
Shredded cheese?
Yeah.
What bag of shredded cheese are you grabbing?
Trying to picture. Probably like
Great Value brand.
okay, that cleared it up. Definitely Colby Jack.
I said the
Colby
Fiesta
Jack.
blend one. That was like
Yes, yeah, yeah, that's fire too. But yeah, the Colby Jack blend. I mean, we always have like a big ass bag of it in our fridge.
Twinkie or toaster strudel?
Are they like flavored? Like, can you give me a flavor of?
No, Hayden. No, Hayden.
A Shrek green cream and
Oh God!
and then strawberry blueberry strudel.
I think I have more toaster strudels than I do Twinkies. So do we have like a poll? Like, is there more people prefer?
I think we're leaning strudel.
We are.
Wait, I can do that.
I think we
Most
only have like
people-
one or two.
Most
Twinkies.
people are toaster strudel. So that was quick Q&A.
That was pretty quick.
That was pretty
That was
quick.
pretty quick. Yep. So
take
you're
that
in
out pretty
culinary school, aren't you, buddy?
I am
buddy?
second semester.
Yeah. Have you made any beef Wellington?
I have not.
Have you made any dino nuggies?
Like out of a bag or like
Yeah.
homemade?
What's the fanciest thing you've made?
And the least fancy, like
Yeah. Like,
What
mac
about
and
have you
cheese.
made any of those? Have you made
Box
any of
mac and
the what was it? It was like the Nuka-Cola tortillas or something.
Oh, that we made it in
Yeah.
science class?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that was such a long time ago. It feels like.
homemade.
No, I haven't. I haven't really done anything like that. But the fanciest thing I've made is probably one of the dishes we did in school. We did a pan-seared like chicken breast. Like we fabricated it the week before, and then we used our own
Like a
like
synthetic chicken breast.
Like you sewed it?
yeah. No, we had a whole bird and we like broke it down into like the pieces or whatever. And the week after we
Disassembled the chicken.
we seared the chicken and then made a mushroom glaze out of it, and then served it with like fancy potatoes and
Fancy.
and sauteed green beans. It was fire.
Yeah, because the stuff you're doing now, it's like, or at your work at least, it's more like sandwich stuff. Right?
Yeah, what I'm doing at work is like the pantry side of it, so it's like all of the salads and cold sandwiches, and those. I mean, they're amazing. Like we make everything like in house, so our vinaigrettes and all that. Yeah, it's pretty nice.
So,
That's cool.
do you guys use like olive oil? So do you like make your own olive oil?
No, we don't.
Oil.
We actually get our
Milk the olives.
our tomatoes and olive oil from Italy.
Ooh.
So yeah, we have them sent from there.
I've always like been wondering this, but like, what makes olive oil like extra virgin?
If it's a Twinkie or a toaster strudel.
yeah. I think it's the amount of oil that's actually like from the olive. Like I'm pretty sure like extra virgin olive oil is like almost 100% like juice from the olives.
Yeah, what have you learned at do you know how to do like a flambe?
Yeah. Well, the week we had that really bad snowstorm, school got canceled, but we were gonna do it was a type of soup, and what you have to do is like reduce the wine or whatever, and you do a flambe with it.
Oh,
So
cool.
we would put all like the spices and the white wine in a pan, and then just set it on fire. And
Yeah,
cook it down.
let my man cook.
Yeah, but
Chef
hopefully we'll have a week where we can do ketchup and do some of the soups.
Oh, homemade
You're gonna make ketchup?
I love ketchup.
You're gonna milk the tomatoes.
Yeah.
So has your mom been having you do all the cooking around the house now?
She hasn't been having me do it, but I have.
Yeah.
You just like, get out of the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, he actually
pretty
beats
much.
her up if she even walks into the kitchen.
Yeah.
You're like hovering and you're like, no, get out of the way.
No,
Get out of my
she
kitchen.
hates when I stand next to her and like, you didn't do that right.
You are Gordon Ramsay.
that isn't cut right.
That
Yeah,
squid is so raw.
Yeah, you actually need to cook that first.
What are you laughing at?
I don't know.
Why are you
I
laughing?
don't know.
No one said anything funny. We're talking about squid. That squid had a life
Wop.
and a wife.
Wop.
Did you guys know that squids get married?
I did not.
I don't-
How did you obtain
I
this
don't think-
knowledge?
Squid wedding.
I don't
know. I just
I
made
don't
it up.
think they I don't think they believe in Jesus, so I don't think their marriages are like actually official.
Yeah, I don't think they have a contract.
Yeah, you kind of need like a priest to be there.
Penguins give their mates pebbles.
Do you remember the penguin erector?
The what?
I do, but I don't remember
Okay.
what or like where it came
The
from.
penguin erector. So Zach, Grace's brother, told us about this. At zoos,
It's like this.
some zoos are in very close distances to airports, and the airplanes distract penguins, and so they look up at it. But when a penguin looks directly up, they like lose balance because they're kind of built funny, and so they fall over. And since they're built funny, they can't stand back up. And so it's somebody's job to go and stand them back up when they fall over. And their job title is the penguin erector.
I want that job.
Like, imagine penguin erector on your resume. Like, that goes so hard.
I want that job so
That,
bad.
that would be incredible because
Just go pick up penguins.
it's like the highest part of the zoo.
Yeah.
Go erect the penguins.
Yeah, exactly.
Man,
You're higher than the CEO.
I want that to be my job so hard.
Yeah.
I get it.
Yeah, get it. Get it. Uh-huh.
Okay, so speaking of erection and boners and
Yeah,
balls, Mr. balls. So,
Well, we got to. Who is Mr.
so I'm gonna be bleeping out his name. There's a guy at school. He works at the school that the four of us went to.
Just the four of us. No one else.
No one else went.
No one else.
No one
Yeah.
else.
So,
Interesting, I guess.
my brother is in 4th grade, and recently he had to watch the puberty video at school, as one does.
Yeah.
And
Wait, what grade?
4th.
Yeah, they
Fourth?
they changed
Yeah,
it.
it's not 5th
They
anymore.
Why
changed
do we do
it.
a fifth before
Yeah.
I
No,
this is
Dude, I was yorking my ween without even knowing what it was. So one of my brother's friends asked Mr. who was the male teacher who like stood in on them if
stood on them.
if you had to shave your balls, and Mr. response was, personally, I do not. But if you want to, you can. And so now,
Now we know.
yeah, now we know Mr. does not shave his ball. And honestly, that has really been haunting me.
Why would you?
Quick Q&A.
Do you shave your balls?
Set a poll.
I'm gonna post it on the story. Do you shave your balls? So yeah, if anyone was wondering, pluck it with tweezers.
Oh my goodness.
Pluck your ball hair.
No, instead of a whatever you should say, how do you
Shave your balls? I don't. I eat it.
how do you remove your
How do you
Cow
remove,
farm.
How do you remove your your spare hair follicles from your scrotum?
Scrotum. That's
That's crazy that like you'd say that to a kid.
Yeah, and now I know.
Personally,
Personally, I do not.
Personally, I'll show you.
yeah. Oh my gosh.
He literally could have just said, it's up to you. Like, you don't have to. He doesn't have to say, personally, I do not.
Although I feel like at the same time that's something like that's how he would respond though.
He said it's slay bestie.
He did say that.
That is, personally, I do not.
Personally, I do.
That should be your guys' next guest.
So, Hayden, do you remember Amino?
Yeah. That was the best class.
Dude,
like,
ICP, IPC freshman year.
CP.
ICP, IPC.
That was, I think, hands down the best class that we had.
We were a bunch of squirrel baits in that
Squirrel
class.
baits.
Dude,
Oh, I just screenshot.
my goat, Connie Reynolds, like,
who was
Connie.
the biology teacher at the time?
Kinnaman.
Yeah. He made
Daddy K.
Daddy K. He made us take them apart.
Yeah.
He made us kill our aminals.
Yeah, so
Didn't you make it during your, like, when we had to make those, like, contraptions?
Yeah.
Yeah, Amino
I
was
saw
like,
the video of mine.
it was like this plastic animal, but it had like the head of a hippo, like the body of a giraffe.
It had, like, 10 different
Yeah,
animals.
it was like every animal combined into one. It
There's Amino.
With hot glue.
Yeah, he also had a straw in his head too for some reason.
Yeah.
I miss Connie so much.
Oh, my
know.
goat, Connie.
We're friends on Facebook.
We are also friends on Facebook. Maybe I'll tag her. I'll post this on Facebook and tag her in it so she sees it.
Yeah, she was a great teacher.
Well, no,
Dude, I miss her.
Yeah, me too. Then we got to chemistry with Wise, but
Dude,
chemistry was still
I
fun.
hated that class.
I did, but it was also so fun.
I hated the.
Yeah.
I
We
love
made
Miss
it
Wise.
fun.
I love
We
Miss
did.
Wise.
Our-
I
our
last
little
time,
group.
but it was terrible.
Our little group that we had.
Yeah.
And you guys
She
left us.
she hated us. she hated us.
She's a family friend of mine, so I already knew her.
I didn't even present my final that semester.
Me neither.
Any of us. No, 'cause
Well, I got dog
our
points for
finals,
it.
we literally baked literally me and Hayden didn't even make a
Yeah.
presentation. We just baked cakes for everyone, and it was like, here you go, it's chemistry.
I wish.
That was literally our final.
Dude, if I have to do a single CK12 in college, what did I?
2 pine cones.
Yeah, I will jump 2 pine cones up my ass on live TV. I said that like at the beginning of the semester.
We recorded it. I don't remember if it was on
Yeah.
my phone or yours.
It was mine, I think.
She's a video saying if I do a CK12 in college, I'll shove a pine cone up my ass. Actually, I'll shove 2 pine cones up my ass.
2 pine cones up my ass. There are
If we
currently
get to ecology and have to do CK12.
there are currently 0 pine cones in my ass right now.
Oh, really?
You guys want to check?
Prove it. Cavity search.
Cavity search. DSTL themed cavity search.
What are you gonna do, man?
It's like operation.
We're gonna get to ecology next spring, and we're gonna be like, here's a CK12.
What is a CK12?
You don't remember?
It's every single assignment.
Yeah,
we ever did in
that like
class.
website she made us do the chemistry assignments on.
I guess it was that traumatizing. I don't really.
Yeah, you blocked it out.
Probably.
It was like you had to read this
filed it
article
under
and then you had to do a
It's like
quiz on
10
it.
questions about
Oh.
It was
that
awful.
everyone cheated off each other on.
Yeah.
it. No, me and Haley literally cheated on every test, and she didn't care.
Dude, I had my phone out for one of the tests.
We would literally sit like this and take our test. They can't see.
I was on FaceTime for one of the tests. I was FaceTiming Anna, I think.
Anna?
Yeah.
Why?
Because she was in Miss Gatch's room.
Hey guys, remember when we were first doing stuff like this? When I was in the DSTL branded helicopter to do for all your traffic needs? Well, I'm here again in the same DSTL helicopter. We actually like refurbished it and fixed it up a bit, and it's I'm back in the sky. Just saying. I mean, this traffic. I mean, looking at some of these roads, somebody must have done something to the roads because they are just terrible. Just like metal plates and just really bumpy. Kind of looks like that. Have you ever watched Cars? Remember the part in Cars where Lightning McQueen has to like redo the road? And it's like really bad. That's what the roads are like right now. So traffic, super terrible, and Oh, you remember when I crashed my helicopter the first time? Huh, man, I sure hope that doesn't happen. Can't believe that happened again. Oh, and guys, for the weather, do you remember when on Wednesday it was 77 degrees with the Great Dust Bowl, and on Thursday it was 67 with the Spring Rasputitsa, and Friday was 99 and sunny, and Saturday was just partly cloudy, and Sunday was 66, and then we had the not so great Dust Bowl on that day, and Monday was 79 with Dust Devils, and Tuesday was 60 with blue skies, and the moon was a waning Maxis. Well, somehow this week is exactly the same, so that's pretty neat. Really takes me back. Memories. Back to you.
Can we talk about how you've killed like multiple professors?
No, I haven't.
Yes, you have.
That one died after he resigned. Dog. No, because called out my junior year. It was my first dual credit class, too. This guy was so nice. His name was Steve. His name was Steve Shattuck.
Steve? From Chico's Monsters?
I am Steve! But he was really nice. And he announced, like, I think almost halfway into the semester, he was like, I'm dealing with medical stuff. And my doctor told me to, like...
Goodbye.
He basically stepped down from teaching, just like focus on his health. And then he got replaced with Nighthawk. Fuck that guy.
Why'd you point at me?
Because you had him. He got replaced with Nighthawk. Nighthawk basically professionally cussed out Kim Sutton. Got him replaced. He lasted 1 day in our class.
I remember that sitting in 10 holders class.
He didn't even teach anything that day because we were having internet issues. Mm-hmm. And he was he was kind of being patient, and then he just started teaching without us.
He's not even that old, but he's like probably the most technologically illiterate person I've ever met.
Remember Nagy?
I wanted to talk about Nagy.
I'm not even done yet.
To talk about him.
We'll talk about him after Gong Finish just killing your professors.
So he lasted a day. We got replaced with another guy who lasted for the rest of the semester. He was great. And then in like April or whatever, we're sitting in band. Mr. Cooper's yapping about something.
In her jester costume.
And I look at my watch. I got an email from the University of Central.
So you get email notifications on your watch?
Yeah. Oh. I get like every notification. And then Carson was in this class with me, and I just go, my professor just died! And the look on Mrs. Cooper's face.
Dude, she took her jester costume off after that. It was not funny. It was not time to jest.
She was talking about something, and I said that she was...
I'm not jesting.
And Carson was like, wait, what? No, and then last semester, I was taking my big Mexican women class. It's called Business Information Management. I called it BIM, and she goes, big Mexican women? So it's my big Mexican women class. And we get an email one day, she was like, I'm going to be gone for like the rest of the week because my dad died.
She keeps killing people.
And Cooper's mom died.
And Miss Cooper's mom died. And you tried to kill Cooper. You hit her with a truck.
Yeah. Did we hear about that?
Yeah, I did.
Lockwood?
Yeah. In high school, our band...
Didn't she get hit by a truck like twice?
Yeah, it double tapped her.
She got double tapped.
That's what I thought.
It ripped a hole in her sweatshirt.
I think it was together with like safety pins.
Yeah, it was. There was something. It was like Pet Man or something, and she shouted. All right, I don't know what I said, but we got to the topic of her sweat. I wasn't like, oh, it's the sweatshirt you got hit by the truck in. I don't know, but she was saying, she was like, yeah, I really like this sweatshirt, and just because it has a hole in it, because I got hit by a truck. I was gone.
I heard about it the next Monday because obviously we had grade checks and whatever, and people were talking about it like nonchalant, and I'm like, wait, Cooper, you got hit by a truck? What are you doing here?
I almost, the seniors, did do a speech at our concert for our last concert, I almost put it in my speech.
I think you should have.
I literally,
Definitely.
I would have said it.
I had it written up and I deleted it. Like,
You just skipped over it like, not
well, she was also like pissed off that day. I was like,
When wasn't she?
Okay. Nagy. So,
Picture of him. Where'd he go?
I also.
it was junior year. One of our history teachers was old Bill Nagy. He's the father of the Chiefs coach, Matt Nagy.
He is. That's I
yeah.
keep forgetting about that.
Yeah,
He's the, is he?
quarterback.
Yeah.
yeah, he's the
yeah.
quarterback coach, yeah. Bill Nagy sucks. He was the guy of all time. Like,
He would have the craziest stories to tell when we were in
Didn't you
class.
guys learn we surgery?
oh yeah,
Yes.
we did brain science and
we
history
did.
class one time.
I have the picture
did.
somewhere. I can't find it.
Oh, Nagy. I shit my diaper.
Can we put this on our thing?
Honestly, maybe.
I'll send it to you. I know you have it, but
Nagy, wait, no, because Nagy and I are Facebook friends.
just put it on Instagram. It's still
Oh, I have it.
Remember the time he told us that he didn't tell us, but he told us that he killed a guy?
Yeah, he did shoot a guy.
He killed a guy? Home invader?
Home invader.
Just shot him.
Wasn't his grandpa or dad or something in
Yeah, he was in the Second World War and he saw someone get executed.
yeah. I feel
It was
he.
I think it was one of the last U.S. court martials ever.
Yeah, I was about to say. I feel like he was related to someone that was in a firing squad too.
Yeah.
Probably. He was old.
Dude, this guy was ancient.
Ancient.
Dude, his hunch.
The craziest thing is he was 73 when we had him. And my grandma on my stepdad's side is 85 or something, and she is way more cognizant than he
Dude,
was.
no, one time I was doing a presentation and literally he said, Haley, she's doing a presentation. Or, no, it was
Gosh, I do
Haley.
remember
Yeah, Haley, what's
this.
your presentation over? And I was like, criminal psychology. And he's like, good, you get an A. That was my entire presentation.
Yeah, he went, good job, you can go sit.
I didn't do the presentation.
Did not do the
and I got it 100%. He just forgot that I didn't do this. So everyone else did theirs.
Everyone else.
I can't believe Nagy was real.
Yeah, he kind of just appeared out of nowhere.
And he also disappeared out of nowhere.
Yeah, he said he was going to be gone for a couple days and then never showed back up. They're like, this guy needs to get out. Who did we hire?
I promise we're not bullying an old man. He was actually low-key racist and not nice, but it's okay.
He loved our class.
Yeah.
That was it, though.
I never had
That and
it.
Tin Holder. Oh my gosh, remember his drawer of Cheetos?
His really ugly box. Dude, the ugliest box known to
here
man.
Yeah, there it is.
Yeah. Why were we learning about the function of the cranium in criminal class?
But seriously, remember when Tin Holder would have that whole
Yeah,
dresser of
his-
just
his store.
snacks? They took that away,
I
but
know.
every time he bought a mixed pack of chips and everything, Nagy would buy every single Cheeto and keep them in his drawer.
What else happened in Nagy Land?
Oh, remember that time when we were talking about prisoners and stuff, and everybody thought that it was okay to not feed prisoners,
Oh yeah.
except for us three.
Yeah, everyone was arguing to not feed the prisoners. Remember that one? We were taking the only test we ever took in there, and he started playing the cop radio station really loudly.
Yeah. He would always play something weird on the Promethean boards. I don't think he knew that whatever was on his computer he could see. I don't think he understood that.
kind of reminds me when we were in junior high, Mr. Martin. I don't know if any of you were in
Oh,
this
the
class.
damn I'm sexy.
No.
Wait,
We started taking our test, and I don't think any of you were in my history class with Mr. Martin. And, like, we already have been taking this for like 20 minutes.
Ooh, God, chocolate.
Yeah.
Hey, I remember that. Ooh, God, chocolate.
I remember that.
Yeah,
Oh my
we-
God, in every class.
yeah, we were all in that class. It was
He
so
played
loud.
the Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah, their
Ooh,
playlist.
gotcha. It just, that was the first
It was
one. And
so loud too. Oh, gotcha.
it wouldn't even have been as funny if it just wasn't that one.
Yeah.
It was so funny.
And then everyone started laughing. He was like, "Why are you laughing? It's a good song."
It is a good song.
You're like, "You just don't get
I
it."
miss Mr. Martin.
I do too.
Dude,
I saw
Mr.
him.
Martin on the pod.
I've seen him a lot though, like from football and everything.
Yeah. We are also friends on Facebook. Dude, do you remember when I would send that picture of his bathroom as my reaction image? Like I stalked his Facebook one time, and he was like remodeling his bathroom, and it was like a picture of his toilet and stuff, and it had like a sink, and so I saved it, and every time like I wouldn't know how to end a conversation, I would send the picture of his bathroom.
That's the go the distance picture.
That is.
Didn't we see Nagy's balls one time?
What?
I think so. I feel
From
like
his shorts.
Yes.
He wore shorts one time.
Yes, that did happen.
He wore shorts one time. Saggiest set of balls. Saggiest of balls.
Me in the fog.
Me in the ball.
I'm pretty sure one class we saw his balls.
That did happen.
Now, do you remember Arthur? Arthur.
I know what you're talking about, but I still want
What
to see
class did we do that in?
It was like algebra.
Wait, let me see.
Yeah.
We were like
Let me
doing
see
like
it.
exponential growth.
Yeah, it was algebra.
Orchard.
I think it was algebra 2.
Yes,
It was.
So it's for the podcast. It's our turd is a creature we made, and it's and it's
Tom
Dutch.
would do that
It's
all
Dutch Vanderland from
We
the
get
hit
Tom.
game Red Dead Redemption, riding the Hog Rider pig, or hog, I guess, from Clash of Clans.
Orchard.
Dog.
Saucer lost with the Vanderland gang.
Every class we had with Mrs. Wilkins was a fever dream.
Do you remember Ow My Acne?
No, do you guys remember?
That was also an algebra class.
Yeah, that was algebra 1. That was 8th grade.
Remember in algebra 2 we were watching that one video, whatever, we just like had a free day, we were watching like scary video or whatever, and I was sitting in the front and I like screamed my lungs out. It scared the scared the shit out of me. I don't remember what those videos were called, but it was
Was it like Mythbusters?
no.
No. It was not Mythbusters. I know what you're talking about, and I don't remember.
I don't remember.
Second, Julia.
Because it was like that one where like the car was driving, it was like count the cars and the thing cars happening.
Yeah.
Oh, like the illusion thing.
I don't know.
Yeah.
But it scared the shit out of me, and then I moved away from my seat because I didn't want to sit there anymore.
What the frick? Where's my shoe?
Oh my gosh, I bet you that tile is still in.
Oh, the broken tile?
Yeah.
Yeah. I forgot Hayden was there when we broke the or when I.
In Lyle's room?
Yeah.
That's still there.
Yeah,
Or
so.
no! I'm happy because she's not in that room anymore.
Well, the tile could probably still.
It was Miss Johnson's room when it
Oh,
happened.
yeah, but that's not an English room anymore, so I don't know. I don't know if they replaced it.
Yeah, I kicked a hole in the ceiling in high
Yeah, they
school. on
definitely did
accident.
not replace. Like, oh, this is a math room now. We have to redo the ceiling.
I think it's a special ed room.
Oh. Well, then it definitely hasn't been fixed.
No.
That like whole hallway except for the choir room is special ed now.
Remember
Miss
that?
Pennington.
Dude, like no one did choir when she was a
troll.
teacher.
Bro got frogged.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure there was just one person.
Yeah, I do think there was literally one person
Yeah.
in the choir.
It was horrible.
Do you guys remember Miss
Yeah.
Camel Toe?
Not that.
Were any of you in the class that?
Dude.
Were any of you in the class where she like was slamming a table?
Yes. Yeah.
That was my table.
Yeah.
She
I
was
was
like,
at
you
the
don't-
table right next to you.
Yeah, because she was like, you don't need to be slamming your books or jumping in your chair.
Yeah.
Or slamming the table.
Dude,
And
Dude,
she
I literally
crashed out.
She started doing that, and I just went,
Yeah.
picked up my book. I was like,
Miss hated me.
she loved me.
She
when Brian
hated.
swallowed
She
the
hated us together.
Yeah.
Like she hated us together. I couldn't remember how
Yeah,
many times we
I
spent the
remember
class
that.
in the hallway.
Yeah.
It's almost a week.
Almost a week.
No, when Briar swallowed the
No, I want
marble.
to stand.
I think the only time I've been sent to the hall for class was in Mrs. Martin's class,
It's
and we were
almost-
laughing about it's almost a weekend, and we got kicked out of class.
I got kicked out of her class a lot
You.
too.
Me too, buddy.
You we go. It was
Sir,
before.
sir, what is your name?
You never know. Love Trench.
No. Shameless plug.
Oh, it might have been the year before you
Got across the
actually joined
stage just
soccer.
to
We were
hug
telling
you.
Austin
I
he wanted
love
the
you.
Christmas album.
I remember telling him senior year soccer season that we needed a breakup album because they broke up.
Dude, I worked with the Love Trench girl at Walmart.
No way.
Were you at the practice that I cussed Austin out? He was pissing me off. It was during we were scrimmaging, and I was on defense because he was in goal, and he kept like wandering up or whatever, and like Peyton and whoever was on offense was coming out. I was like, Austin, get in the goal, and he kept saying no, and I went, Austin, get your ass in the fourth goal, bitch. And he actually listened and never said shit to me again. And Peyton was like, damn. I was like, don't fuck with me.
I know. I was so glad I played senior year. Like I talk all the time. Like now that it like just started like last week again.
Oh, it did?
Yeah.
Sick.
And
What did?
Soccer.
And I was like, man, I really wish I would have played.
We
more.
tried to convince you.
I
You said
know.
no.
I know. Well, I did track the year before.
Yeah. Dude, it was so fun.
It was amazing.
Except for that one time Cyber just screamed at us. In Drexel, that was scary.
Yeah.
So good.
We kinda sucked. But
We got
it was okay.
the chip though. We won.
We did. I don't know how, honestly. I think it was when Mel and Riley were going to play.
You said Riley. And for some reason I thought about La Follette. You were obviously talking about
He used to be on my soccer team. He was goalie, actually.
He also used to be your boyfriend.
We're not going to talk about that. K through 5th grade.
Dude, your longest relationship was with Riley
K
LaFleur.
through 5?
Yeah.
That's
I did not
crazy.
know that. I didn't know
Dude,
that.
it was wild.
We had a pact. You guys had a pact. You made it in second grade PE.
How do you remember this?
She remembers
I
everything.
remember everything.
It's like,
That
it's her
is-
autism power.
Yeah.
It is.
How did we get... We were talking about soccer, man. I wasn't even done with my little
Riley,
rant.
sorry. That's my bad.
No, but he kept telling me to sit in the box, and then he literally would pull me every time I took one step out of the box. Anyway, I love Cyber to death, but
I know, he's a
anyways.
good guy.
You guys remember when you shot me out of a cannon in
I do
Fortnite?
remember.
I remember that was probably the best season.
Dude,
one,
that
because the
was-
battle pass was free, and two, because we all played together.
Remember
Yeah.
this?
Oh, remember when we went on that cabin trip together?
Dude, that was so fun. The drive up there kind of sucked though,
Yeah.
but the actual the view was amazing.
Yeah.
Remember the slide?
Oh yeah,
the cliff slide?
Yeah, because we would go and like pass people.
Yeah, and we'd hit them really hard.
Yeah.
and sing the Pirates of the
We
Caribbean.
would.
Yeah,
What?
Man, back in the day, you and me, we were like
Dude.
we could not be separated.
could not.
Siblings are dating.
Yeah.
Siblings.
Ah, where did the days go?
Where did the siblings go?
Where did the couple go?
I can't believe Fortnite's like still around. Like,
Dude,
that's crazy.
They brought back another OG season.
Oh yeah.
You guys need to start playing Fortnite together again.
We did that one,
Yeah, we did. We did like when they brought back the like
like
original.
the first OG
yeah,
season that they
like
brought
hey,
back.
let's just, for old time's sake, let's just hop back on.
It was amazing.
And I think we went. I think we
Reunion.
went caroling
Like Christmas?
because it was like the Christmas Carol
Yeah.
like emote, and I think we just did that the entire time.
It was a good time.
Yeah.
Speaking of back in the day,
Yeah, do you remember?
Miss Johnson's freshman year.
You remember
English
the
one.
origins of
I
Garce?
do remember the origins
Yep.
of Garce.
The viewers don't. I don't even know if Nez does. I did tell Nez. We're playing some Kahua. Who knows what it was about, because that class fucking sucked. This is the best thing that ever came out of that class, was
It
this
was.
nickname. I was trying to be the first one, because, you know, in middle school, high school, that's all that matters, is being the first
Yeah.
name on the Kahoot board.
Yep.
And so I typed my name really fast and sent it. And it said Garce. The A and the R. And we were dying about it. And Miss Johnson goes, do you want me to... And I was the first one.
You were.
So she was like, do you want to delete it? And I was like, no.
No.
So I played as Garce. And at first I only let, like, you guys and maybe, like, one other person call me that. It's an inside joke. And then it just became a whole band nickname. I had, like, split nicknames in high school.
And
I had Garce for all my nerd shit. And then Sid for all my athletic shit. I didn't go by my name in high school. And then Tenny learned what it meant. Miss Reynolds learned what it meant.
Yeah, we
because that was
told
the
her.
same year. No, we didn't. We didn't tell
We
her.
told Tenny. She.
That was later.
About Sid?
That-
Yeah.
No,
No,
about Garce.
Garce.
I mean, bitch in French. And because I put it on one of her Kahoots or quiz, whatever we did in that class. And she came up to me on, like, we were, like, outside for some reason. She was like, hey, I don't know if you know, but that actually means some, like, a bad word in another language. I was just like, oh, really? I found this out. And I was like, oh, really? I had no clue. She was like, yeah, so just, like, don't use, you're not in trouble, just don't use that on, like, Kahoot anymore. I was like, okay, I won't. I just did it in that class.
Yeah.
Because, like, Tenny knew, Kinnaman knew eventually.
Me when I make my name Bombaclat.
Me Jumbo Glitch.
Remember when we went to Dave and Buster's? Or no,
Dragons are invading Dave and Buster's.
Was it?
I think it was named Buster's.
Yeah.
Like
Dude,
a
that
city.
was a fun
yeah.
time.
Yeah.
Cheeseburger. What, the 5-sided
Yeah, the
cheeseburger?
5-sided cheese.
So weird.
I'm pretty sure my sister like stole that pillow.
We do this thing on the podcast called Quote That, and we have a quote book, and we read quotes from the quote book. Gonk is gonna read a few quotes, and you have to guess who said it.
Like from high school?
From high school, yes.
People from our high
People
school?
from our high school, yes.
One. Okay. My urethra is occupied. Please stop trying to enter it.
Is it either of these two?
Maybe.
Well, in that case, it kind of sounds like something Haley would say.
It is not.
It's not.
Is it Daniel?
Yeah.
What?
I remember.
I don't know the context of
Wait, so
another one. I don't want anyone's crotch in front of my Caesar salad.
I forgot about that! Oh, I was there for that one. It was not me. That's your head.
I don't want anyone's crotch
Oh.
in front of my Caesar salad.
You're gonna lose your shit when you find out who this was.
Is it someone like our grade?
No.
No. I know the context behind this one too.
Once he guesses, you have to say it. I kind of remember. I know I wasn't there.
I mean, I can give the context and it won't give anything away.
Man,
right.
I found the meme slideshow.
We were talking about
It's so
Femboy
bad.
Hooters.
Femboy.
Femboy Hooters.
Was it another band
No.
member? I don't know who would say that.
You have 3 guesses.
Where like was it at school?
Yeah. Can I give him the biggest hint?
I mean,
It was a teacher.
Was it just in
Just
class?
in class, yes.
It doesn't sound like something Tim Holder would say.
He's not
I feel like he would though.
I feel like he would.
No, I feel like Taylor wants someone's crotch in front of him.
Who would eat a Caesar salad? That's what I'm... Was it Miss Lyle?
Yes.
Yeah.
Miss Lyle said
Miss
that?
Lyle said that.
Whose crotch was in
Wait, I
front of
thought
her
it was-
Caesar salad?
Oh,
We were talking about Femboy Hooters. And how it
With her?
Yeah. Because she was like, I feel like it's like a bad idea because like I don't want anyone's crotch in front of my Caesar salad. Do you want to do famous birthdays?
Yeah. Hayden. Oh, yeah, we never even announced.
Yeah,
this is Hayden's birthday bash.
Yeah, this
Woo!
episode
This
comes
is
out on your birthday.
It's your birthday.
Hopefully I have a new car by then.
Yeah, it's
Trying to buy
not
one.
11.
You got a new car?
Yeah!
yeah. Oh my
so
gosh,
this
you
is
got
on
a
your birthday.
2015 Kia Soul? Crazy.
Okay. So even though it's the release date, Hayden, when is your birthday?
It is March 19th, 2006.
All right, your famous birthdays, Young Gravy.
I'm older than you?
I don't know who this is, but the name is funny. I has Cupquake, a YouTube star.
Oh, she plays The Sims on YouTube.
It has Cupquake. Cupquake is
I know
really
who that
funny to
is.
me. Bruce Willis,
Okay.
Andy Reid,
Andy Reid?
Dude, he knows Matt Nagy. And Mr. Nagy, I bet.
Theo Vaughn.
Theo. I share her birthday with Theo
Yo, Vaughn, who?
He's like
Comedian.
he's like
I don't know how to explain who this is. Garrett Clayton. He played Tanner in Teen Beach Movie?
I don't know.
need to watch.
You.
Okay.
I think that's
None of us have seen that movie, Grace.
He's been in other things. That's just
Nah.
the only I can think of he's been in.
No, he hasn't.
that was his only movie. He got banished after that.
There was another funny one.
You have a good birthday.
Bun B.
Wait, was it mine?
You have Oprah.
I had Oprah.
Oh.
And Common Sense, Thomas Paine,
Yeah.
Oh, Thomas.
and the Johann Gutenberg.
Really?
I think you did.
That's really it.
I really think you had Gutenberg.
Clayton
Ooh.
Kershaw. He's a baseball player. I don't know if you know who that is.
Oh wait, no.
Yeah, there's like no way.
Wouldn't it, who was the? Oh, Chekhov. It was Chekhov.
Oh yeah, Chekhov.
And his big gun.
Yeah.
I don't know why. It's because we talk about Gutenberg all the time.
Yeah. I mean, it's just fun. Like Johann Gutenberg.
Yeah.
With a clown Pierce.
I share my birthday with a dead baby.
You do. That picture was scary.
And Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, that's about it. Young Gravy, Bruce Willis, Andy Reid, Theo Vaughn.
That's a pretty good birthday.
And
That's a
I
good
has
lineup.
Cupquake.
Cupquake.
Yeah, that's a good lineup.
Yeah.
I
So
would have
Haley,
not
you
known
big
that.
I Has Cupquake fan?
No, I just know.
You should
No, if it
follow them
worked.
with the official DSTL podcast channel.
Remember when we wore skirts to school out?
I remember.
Daniel's medicine ball boobs.
Wait,
Yeah, remember when your mom got like so pissed that you wore those?
Yeah.
Or heels. He wore heels for like a month.
Yeah, because they're just in his bag.
It was a week.
No, it was longer
It was a
than
week. It was a week.
It
I
was
have a picture of me
it had to
grabbing
be
Daniel's
longer than
mommy milkers. Hold on.
But yeah, that day, that like opposite day, it's the
Yeah.
best day of my life.
That
If
was.
I had to live that day 100 times, I would have lived it 100 times the same.
That was Daniel's awakening. His trans awakening. That's when he became she, they, Daniel.
showed that-
Oh my gosh.
I showed this to
There's
Nez.
this person who we go to school with. And she's in one of our classes and she lives in the same dorm as us. She looks exactly like Daniel, but like she's always wearing booty shorts, and so we call her she, they, Daniel.
Let me see if I can
Her
find a
name's
picture of her. I know-
Jasmine.
I know
She's our
Ellie's
class
friends with
mom.
her.
Mama. You look just like mom.
Long lost sibling.
Damn it! There's no picture of her on her Instagram. This is the only post on her Instagram.
She, they, Daniel?
Like same height and
Pretty much.
She's taller.
Is she?
Yeah.
Maybe.
We should tell Hayden about Toe Man.
I thought of that. There's this man who lives in our dorm. He's like a middle-aged man. Like, he's balding. He sits, like...
Why is this in our curtain?
He sits, like, in the lobby of our dorm with his feet out. Bare dog out,
Oh.
like, every day. And sometimes he'll, like, have his hands interlocked with his toes.
Oh.
We call him Toe Man.
that's so weird.
No, but we have a shared album, and every time we see him, we take photos of him and add it to the album. He's
I
like...
somebody need to add.
He's our campus celebrity.
We have 41 pictures in here. Like, look at him.
That's a guy? Yeah! Oh my
Toe Man.
He's so pooky.
Why are there so many of them?
He either goes
Yeah,
by
this is how he sits in the lobby.
yeah. He either goes by Toe Man, or I also call him girlfriend. He's my girlfriend.
So yeah, whenever we're just walking through campus and he like passes by, Haley just starts yelling, "Girlfriend, girlfriend,
Girlfriend.
This is my favorite one.
Dude, no, Daniel.
Does he
and
know about you guys?
I don't think so. Daniel.
Well, he does now.
Sometimes his hair gets long and it like comes up to little
Oh, his
spikes.
triangle shirt.
Dude,
just
no.
says, this is my triangle.
Daniel and I found out he's in a frat called the
What?
Triangle Frat. He's in the Triangle
What?
Rose
Fraternity.
focused.
Oh, he's so cute. I love girlfriend. Tino.
Oh my gosh. Put the
Dogs
picture
on
in.
the
Bear
floor.
dog.
Oh, he looked naked too.
Dude, yeah, like
We discovered him on our first day here.
Yeah,
It was during band camp and he
very
should not
first-
have been here.
Yeah, because we moved in early because of
He moved in
that.
a week early.
He was just there, unless he lived over the summer.
He also was, I think he's like some kind of business major, or he's in the same like BSBA program as me. And so I see him.
I think-
I saw him in class the other
I think
day.
he's an architectural major, and he could do like business architectural architecture. Because the Triangle Frat is an architectural frat.
Daniel's also getting the inside of what our
Yeah.
residence hall and dining hall looks like. Really didn't see him in that one.
Man, you should come in and see him. I don't think we have any culinary stuff at all.
I doubt it.
But
No,
it would be so cool.
Dude, when I saw Mo in the wild the other day.
Well, guys, that was the podcast. Don't forget to follow us on Instagram at the DSTL podcast. If you want to be on the podcast, fill out the form that is in our bio.
Tony.
Toenail. Thank you, Hayden, for joining. It was a pleasure. I
honor,
pleasured
man.
myself.
This was so fun.
It was a great
It was a time and a half.
National Day.
Yeah. Today, what is today?
For our National Day today, it's National Backyard Day. So make sure
Go outside, kids.
Just go outside and just stand in your backyard.
Go shit in your backyard like a dog.
Yeah,
Go
just
into someone's backyard.
Not your
Go
own.
look through someone's
If you're
window.
listening to this right now, go spend the next 24 hours in your backyard.
Hey, but what are our urban viewers gonna do? They don't have backyards.
Find one.
Your porch. Your
Find
balcony.
Just find one.
Borrow
Everyone
one.
group
Trespass.
up.
Find one.
Borrow one. Yeah, that was the episode, guys. Thank you, Hayden.
Yeah, thank you guys.
You will have a certificate appear in your mailbox one day.
Great.
And when that happens, oh, you will jump for joy, won't you, buddy?
I
And don't forget, guys, don't stay too long. How do you feel knowing now that Mr. Herman does not shave his balls? Has this podcast made you grow as a person?
yeah.
did
Well,
you-
lots of more
How did
knowledge.
you feel when you single-handedly won the 8-man state championship game?
Nobody asked.